I'm a full-time variety streamer, YouTuber, TikToker, and dreamer. Living with disabilities, that's my story. But I'm chasing my dreams, I'm aiming for glory. I've got ADHD, Asperger's too. All chasing my dreams, I'm aiming for glory. I've got ADHD, Asperger's too. Autism, social anxiety, but I push through. Some other stuff, but it's part of me. Living out loud, being who I'm meant to be. Every day's a challenge, every day's a fight, but I turn on the camera, step into the light. Creating content, sharing my life. In this digital world I thrive. I've got ADHD, Asperger's too. All tears of my dreams, I'm aiming for glory. I've got ADHD, Asperger's too. 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 All tears of my dreams, I make.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, I got ADHD and Asperger's too. Thank you so much. Oh, it sounds good to me. I'm ready for it. Thank you. Supper time, yippee yo! I don't eat. Everyone, I had somebody poking fun of me yesterday in the comments on Facebook because I mentioned that I ate Ric Flair gummies, and they said, "Looks like you ate everything under the sun too." I don't even eat. The food here isn't even edible. Like, it's unbelievable. But those people aren't even worth the time to try to explain it that I'm too nauseous to even eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love my tea. I'm about to make myself some tea right now. Tee it up.
Hey, what's up, guys? How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is staying safe, is doing well. It's Holyoke Joe and the phenomenal one, Jim J. Cutson.
Jamming. All right. Jamming. Go ahead.
I want to talk about do you remember when they had the firework man the human firework man?
Tom the Tree Man.
The guy that lit himself on fire.
Yep, Tom the Tree Man on the human cross gimmick.
Yeah.
I can't believe Bubba got rid of that. The torture rack. Dr. Dan wanted it for a little while. I think he might have brought it home. But he thought he swore up and down he was going to use it for something. But I'm pretty sure he ended up getting rid of it. I'm about to pour this boiling water over my tea bags. Gotta have perfect aim. Remember how bad I messed up earlier today?
Yeah.
I overfilled the cup so much. Oh, what a mess. And then the director of nursing came in, and then the nurse that I cussed out earlier today came in at the same time. We were about to go to World War III. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, she said three words that I really don't think any nurse should say in regards to my medication. She says, "I don't care." What kind of nurse would ever say, "I don't care," and think that's okay? So that one kind of stung, but then it was followed up by one of my biggest pet peeves. I have 5 pet peeves as far as communication, as far as words go, and she hit the next one. And that's when I absolutely, like, my eyes rolled back in my head. I blacked out, and I just went into a 15 F-bombs about every different way you could use them creatively.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. She said, like I said. I hate it when somebody says, like I said. Because if you say, like I said to me, you either, one, think I wasn't listening when you said it the first time, or two, I'm too stupid to understand what the hell you said the first time. And I'm
oh,
neither. So I can't stand it when somebody says, like I said. All I asked was, like, because they didn't have my medication. And I said, well, when do, because I don't know when they deliver medication. I don't even know where it comes from. I just lay in this bed all day. I said, when do you think it might come? She says, well, I don't know. And I said, well, last time they were out, this is what happened. Well, I don't care. And I'm like, well, that's kind of weird that you don't care and you're a nurse. That's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Like I said. And that's when I, woo, woo. I got up. I threw my hospital gown on the floor. I gave it an elbow drop, Ric Flair style. I started strutting around the room. Fell on my face. I didn't do any of that. I got one more cup of water to pour to make this tea happen.
yeah.
The lady that's helping me tonight, she's about 90, and she's about 90 pounds, and she can't lift, she can't bend, she can barely even walk, barely even talk. But
Yeah.
one thing she could do is microwave my water so that it's super hot when I put it in my tea bags. She does a few other things real old school that nobody else does here. She really cares. She's just hindered by her age, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm being more careful now this time. I'm going right to the top, but I'm not going to overfill it. Matter of fact, I'm going to stop before I even get there. Let's see how I did. Oh, yeah. It's ready. All I got to do is screw the lid on, and I'm good to go. Making tea with Holyoke Joe. Get excited. Do you ever drink tea, Jake?
I drink sweet tea. You know that.
Well, I'm talking about hot tea. That's what I meant. I should have been more specific. Let's try again. Hey, Jake, do you drink hot tea?
I know I drink iced tea.
That sounds good.
By the way, I'm looking at the thumbnail for the Saturday stream with New Girl. New Girl was looking good.
Well, it's beyond her looks, her attitude, and her, oh man, her words. Those British words, like we don't never hear out here. That's what I like. There's a girl on Days of Our Lives that I watched, and she speaks those words, and I'm like, oh, I want to learn those words. I want to steal them. I want to use them in day-to-day life, but then nobody will have any idea what I'm talking about. Like, I'm going to try to show you something on camera. Let me see. All right. Do you know what this means in the UK when somebody does that?
What?
See me? Can you see me? My fingers are there. Okay. Boom. When somebody does that in the UK,
Yeah.
2 words. 2 words. It looks
By the way,
innocent.
I just sent. Hey, I just sent. I just sent New Girl a link. By the way.
Well, let's see if she hits us up. Did Lobo ever come through? Rebecca
No, he
Lobo?
didn't. Lobo's or Lobo's a man, by the way.
I believe it. I bet she's a hairy man. He sounds hairy. There we go. I burnt the hell out of my mouth this morning. 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
12 hours ago, almost to the minute, I got my first cup of tea of the day. And the aide that boiled the water, she just microwaved it. But my God, was it hot. So I filled it right to the brim, and then I had to knock some of the high spots off to get the lid on. Burnt my mouth up real good, my tongue and everything.
Musty's watching me right now.
You talking to me?
Uh,
I didn't understand what the last thing you said was, so I'm hinging on your every word.
I see. Yeah. Why is Steve Wilkos?
I've never been a Steve Wilkos fan. I don't know too much about his work, but I'm sure he's great if I watched enough of it.
It's Jerry Springer. It's Jerry Springer's head of security. He was Jerry Springer's head of security.
The whole time, Jerry Springer never had anybody else but him? No, because this guy got his own show. Or does he get his own show after Springer died?
After Springer was still there, Steve had his.
Now, what did he do on his show? The same stuff Springer did, or on another level?
Hey, cute pineapple, how you doing?
No answer?
I'm not even want to.
I just asked a question. I mean, I thought that's why we were here to have a conversation. I just asked what Steve Wilkos did on his show, if he copied Springer, or if he did his own thing.
He copied Jerry's trash TV.
Did he get it any worse, though? Did he lower it down? Did he get it any dirtier, or same level?
He did his own thing to a degree, Joe.
Well, that contradicts what you just said. You said he copied Jerry. This guy says, or whoever that is, that's a guy or a girl. I didn't see the name. I just saw the words.
It's a cute pineapple. It's a cute pineapple.
Oh, is that a girl?
No, it's a guy.
Oh. Ugh. You know what an upside down pineapple signifies? Like, do you know what it signifies?
No.
If you go somewhere and you see an upside down pineapple, let's say you visit somebody's home and in the garage is hanging an upside down pineapple, or they have an upside down pineapple floor mat or whatever, that means they're swingers. That's the signal, the bat signal, if you will, for swingers.
Did you hug me? Did you just hug me?
You talking to me?
Talking to me. Come on up, a cute pineapple. You got a link.
Yeah. You want to talk to cute pineapple so bad? Go ahead. Let's wait while cute pineapple comes. One of my worst nightmares just came true. I hate dropping things on the floor that I can't pick up. I still have Palms from Palm Sunday that I just don't have the gumption to throw away. But they already hit the floor twice today. I don't know where the other one went. Cute pineapple, huh? Sounds cute. Do you have anything you'd like to discuss? Here, I'll ask the wall. Hey, wall, you want to have a conversation?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you want to send the wall a link? The wall actually would have a better conversation.
We're magic. What's up? What's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
Hey, remember earlier today when I was talking about the choppiness and the quality of your audio and how if you could hear it, you said you couldn't hear it. I said I couldn't hear it, but I did listen back. And if you listen back to the audio
Yeah,
from earlier this afternoon, it was choppy as hell. It sounded real rough. It
yeah,
sounded like you were underwater. That'd be
yeah,
hilarious. Can you picture yourself with scuba gear on? Like with the one coming out of your mouth and the goggles? And you're like underwater, like the baby on the Nevermind from Nirvana album, but with scuba gear.
yeah.
I wish I could do that kind of stuff. What is that called? Graphic arts, where you put something together like that, you make in your mind and you can make it come to fruition. How about video editing? Could you do video editing? Is there any reason you're ignoring everything that I'm saying? Because why am I even here?
No, I'm trying to do something.
Woman,
God,
why stream when you're trying to do something? Do it and then start streaming. I mean, if you just want me to entertain, I can entertain. I could riff. I could talk to myself. I could sing. Just tell me you need some time. I'll buy you the time. For some reason, I can't remember jokes. I can't tell jokes. Any joke I've ever remembered, I forgot. Hmm.
hello,
Hey, hey, Jake.
ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Nas?
Hey, doing good. 901 representing.
901, 601, representing
That's,
901, 601.
that's right.
Hey, how
I,
you do? Nas. By the way, our clip is our clip that we did about the Duggars.
yeah.
It's doing good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It could do better. People need to check it out.
Yeah, Nas and I did a interview where we talked about. By the way, it was not. It was the show that the base had on TLC before they went over to Uplift was United Base of America.
Oh, I didn't know that. So,
So I don't know who Nas
Incidentally,
is, and I'm sure he doesn't know who I am. So let me introduce myself. My name is
hey,
Holyoke Joe.
hey, Joe. Oh, say that again. I'm sorry.
Holyoke Joe. It says it right there on the
Oh,
screen.
yeah. I know my eyes are bad. Holy
My eyes
Joe.
are even worse. I can't read. I can't read your name at all, brother. That's why it
Yeah,
looks like I'm
not
squinting. I'm doing my best.
that's fine. Nice to meet you. I have a podcast, a YouTube channel.
See, I can't read your last name at all. Redna.
Yeah, that's right. No, I was right.
It's
he's
so
he's actually a
so.
cancer, he's a cancer survivor,
Hell
gentlemen.
yeah! Good
That is
job, brother.
true. That is true. That's
Are you 100% clear now?
for now.
Well,
hopefully, hopefully
don't
forever.
don't even hope. Just speak it into existence. I'm good. I'm done. Cancer's gone.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Now it's time to thrive, baby.
That's right. I shouldn't be talking to you right now. I can tell you that.
But we can say the same for me, brother.
Is that
I
right?
could. Oh yeah, I could more times than I could count on two hands. I've already been totaled so many vehicles. Almost died of COVID, uh, infection.
Mm,
By
yep,
God's grace, I'm still alive. He's got a plan for me, and I don't know what it is, but I can't wait to fulfill it for him.
that's right. Survivors, man.
It
Touching
could be
death.
it could be just talking to you right now. You know, that could be part of his plan.
Could be. Not many people have experienced near death. You know.
I mean, I actually thought I was dead.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I was still alive, but I'm like, is this even real? Like, could people hear me? Could people see me? Like, is this real?
Were you in the ICU?
Oh, dude, I've lived in the ICU.
That's where I felt it.
I woke up in the ICU once, and I honestly thought that they had given me the jab, the vaccine,
Mm,
and that was my biggest worry in my mind when I woke up because I was told I was intubated, I couldn't talk, I was
yeah,
out.
same.
I don't know how many. I don't even know how many days I was out. I just woke up, and
Yeah,
I'm like, oh no, they
it
gave
was a
me the
nightmare.
jab.
It was a nightmare. It's like that Metallica video one. You know, remember
I
that
watched that
video?
when I was a kid, but I don't recall it
Well,
as a.
it's just a soldier that's in a hospital bed and he can't speak.
Oh, okay, that
And,
part. You're
you
talking about
know,
the movie portion, not the music portion.
yes, yes. That's what
Gotcha,
it feels
gotcha.
like.
And it's
That's
from a
what it.
movie too, right?
What?
Isn't that from a movie?
Joe, do you remember JBX, Jason Barnes? I've had
J.
the shows. Jason Bardu X.
No,
He was the one
nope.
that I've had him on the show several times. Nas is actually friends with Jason.
Yeah, I have a few homies. Jason Barrow X is a homie.
Oh, Bardo
Jay,
X. Okay, yeah, yeah. Now I know what you're talking
yeah,
about. I thought he said
Jay,
Bordeaux X. I'm like, I don't know that.
Jake, he's a homie. Johnny Cush is a homie. That's my clique.
It's my
And
click, it's my crew.
JJ dabbles. Add him to the list.
Yeah, I hear. I've been hearing that he's been having some issues with Lisa Bosworth lately.
Everyone's got drama. I can't keep up with it all.
Yeah, JJ's busy doing the train wreck.
That's right.
We need to get
Yeah,
you. We need to get you on train wreck.
I was on it, Jake. You want to know what happened?
What?
Lisa started talking about things that would have your channel shut down about 45 minutes in. I'm not going to say what that is because I don't want to shut your channel down, but we were having a great conversation about 45 minutes into it. You know, it's a train wreck. So Lisa brought up some things,
Yeah.
and JJ was like, "Oh, we got to dump this. We can't." So it's available. You can see it on their channel. It's just not in the live section.
Yeah,
Makes
because
sense.
it had to be put in video, it had to be edited and all that, and JJ had to put it
Well,
back
yeah,
up.
we just yeah. We pretty much just ended it. So
Yeah, but
yeah.
How's it performing, Nas? How many views?
I haven't even checked. Lisa, the train wreck channel.
Yeah, whatever video you were just talking about. Sound pretty
Yeah,
exciting.
it's probably like 100.
Oh,
which for small creators, that's not so bad.
no, that's fine. I
I've been
mean,
on it a few times.
Yeah.
I've been on the train wreck a few times.
If it was live and it would have stayed up, it would have more. It's just like when you go to the page, the only thing that comes up is the live show. So, you have to kind of click over a link to see it. But it was okay. It was okay. I mean, we got into all kinds of fun stuff. It was a fun conversation. I'm hoping to have Lisa on my channel in the near future. Just like I had Jake. I had Jake on.
And Helga on. Like, yeah. We'll do it live. Damn it, we'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Just
send me the link and we'll do it live.
But,
do you remember what he got full hot on? You remember what Bill O'Reilly got full hot on?
Yeah.
That got him so mad? What made him mad? What? Tell me.
It was they wanted the credits to roll. I'm sorry, I'm kind of walking near a highway.
You see that
Obviously.
we have a new
we can see you, Nas.
and
So he was the credits were rolling, and his cue card or his his cue card basically said, "Take us out with a Sting, the new cut from Sting." It was like a Sting video,
To
and it
play us
wasn't.
out. That's the
Yeah,
word. To play
yeah,
us out. What does that mean? To play us
exactly,
out.
exactly.
And they flipped the wig.
Yeah, he
Fucking
didn't
do
like.
it live.
It wasn't descriptive enough for him, you know.
He figured he would just word it himself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, BBO, we're gonna play us out with Sting. We're done.
I love blow ups by people. Like another one I really like was Meatloaf on The Apprentice, The Celebrity Apprentice. He was yelling at Gary Busey about some alleged stolen paint, and
Face
Meatloaf
to
was
face.
just Meatloaf was about to pop blood vessels. Look that one
Now,
up.
would you say that's real, or would you say that was
Oh,
scripted?
it was 100% real.
Wow.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's like yeah. Anyway,
I like to blur the line between reality and fiction and leave people wondering what's real, what's not.
yeah, I don't like works, so to speak, but
Well, I'm glad you know the term because I didn't know you knew it. So that's why I laid down the reality and fiction gimmick as opposed to works and shoots and
Yeah.
swerves.
Nas actually worked for Memphis Wrestling before.
no, Jake, I was just there. I didn't work for him. I just went to an event. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
didn't
work
even
for him.
pitch in. You didn't even help out. You didn't help carry in the ring, take it down,
I just
set
bought
up
tickets.
chairs.
I just bought tickets and went and took pictures. That's all.
I know, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm playing off what Jake
Yeah.
said.
Mm.
But I want to talk about I really want to do the reality. TLC turned from the Learning Channel into the Little People channel with all the dwarfs.
Little people.
Yeah. And
That's one thing I think there'll always be a place for in entertainment. There'll always be a place for the little person. But they die so soon.
Well, TLC ruins a lot of families. Put it that way.
Yeah. The reason why we named Jacob Roloff on the show on some of the newer seasons, because Jacob Roloff doesn't want nothing, because he says he was molested by one of the crew members on one of the shows, allegedly.
That's just lovely.
Sorry.
I think we've all been molested at one point or another. What do you say, Nas?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
It's inevitable. It's just part of being human.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how far it goes, you know.
Yeah.
So
I always fought him off.
Wait a minute, I had you have your own website, Nos?
Yeah, it's nozredna.com.
But it says HTTP 404 not found. Your website's down.
nozredna.com.
Yeah.
That must be.
Is there an underscore Nas in it?
No, it's all. Well, my website is just www.nozredna.com.
Right.
That should pull it up. If it's not, that's Linktree or whatever it's called.
You'll
What's on the website?
Just all my links. It's my TikTok link, my YouTube channel link. It's just various social media pages, Facebook, the usual suspects.
That featured over on MLC.
Do what now?
We're being featured over on MLC.
Who?
We are.
Oh, great. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin's lawyer. Are we on?
Kevin and Chadley.
Hey, Jake, I did want to say that I am literally walking in Memphis with my blue suede shirt. What do you think of that?
Yeah. We played this morning, me and Joe, because Joe is a Bubba the Love Sponge fan.
Yeah.
And he's a caller of it. We
Uh-huh.
played wrestling in Memphis. Wrestling in Memphis.
I put it
Don't know the
on.
words of it.
Thanks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I hope I never have to hear that song again. Honestly,
Wrestling in Memphis. Wrestling in Memphis.
walking in Memphis, actually.
Talking in Memphis. You know, Lone Star did a version of it. Lone Star did a version of it. Cher did a version of it.
Hey Jake, what was the Lone Star song that they got most famous for?
I'm amazed by you.
Oh yeah, I knew you would know. I forgot. I can't believe you reminded me. That's so great. That used to play in my liquor store once every hour on 94.7 WHYFM. Oh my God, what a nightmare! The worst.
Actually, Joe actually worked. Joe worked with Hulk Hogan and had a pose down with Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels in the ring.
Wow.
It's true. It's true. I
Huh.
put over 21 years into the wrestling business. Poured
Wow, that's
everything I had
awesome.
into it. Yep.
I need to check that out.
Yep. That's my name, Holyoke Joe. If you search me on YouTube, you see my matches.
Oh, cool. I will. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
you will also see you would also see him carrying Scott Hall out of ringside.
Oh, sweet. Then you will get another subscription from me, sir.
Yeah. The difference is on YouTube, I'm Joe Lupian. Like, that's my real name. And
I'll
then,
find it.
yeah, I know you will. Whatever it takes. Even if you got to ask Jake or whatever.
Yep.
Who knows, man?
This video. His name is in the description of this video.
I wish my eyes were better so I could see it. I'm usually in my studio. I'm at the NOZ Redneck Corporation. Yeah. So
What's the temperature like right now?
He's at it. He's at his
I'm guessing
real
82.
life work.
what's that, Jake?
We can't say where he's not allowed to say where he works.
That's
But
right.
is he allowed to say the temperature where he's
Yeah.
at right now?
It's a relatively warm day, but not hot like it's been. So I would say it's probably about.
It's 96
Damn, is it really?
here.
Really? Okay. So I'm very close to Jake, so that's probably about what it is here.
Did he say 96?
Yeah.
96. Oh my God, yo.
High humidity.
Dude, that's so terrible.
Nas is 4.5 hours away from me.
That's right.
Well, I thought you were going to say he's 4.5 feet tall. Get back on the Dwizzorf gimmick.
I would have hung up all offended.
You'd have been a real entertainer then. Next level. Nah, I got beat by a bunch of. I don't know.
Also, here's the thing. Nas has to get back to work soon because he's taking his lunch break.
No, I'm actually going to get in my car, and it probably wouldn't be a good idea to drive and podcast. So I got about 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, I want to ask this question. So is Jerry Lawler's bar still there? Hall of Fame Bar and Grill?
I don't know. Jerry Lawler opens up restaurants, and they all close like a year or two later. So I think there's still one around. It might be like King Lawler Barbecue or something, but I don't know for sure.
You're really in Memphis.
Yeah. Really.
Oh, okay. So the reason why Jake and I were talking earlier today about Memphis was because I went down. I did a tour in Memphis at the FedEx Forum, and Jerry Lawler ran the show. The main event was Hogan versus the Big Show, and Bubba the Love Sponge tagged up with Brutus Beefcake against the Assassins. And that was the whole premise for the Wrestling in Memphis.
I didn't know that was here.
Yeah, so that was the time I went down to Memphis. I had to learn the hard way because my first tour of Tennessee, I got into Bristol, and I'm like, yes, I'm here, but I was going to Nashville, so I still had 4 more hours to go. And then when I was in Nashville, I saw a sign from Memphis, to get on the highway to get to Memphis, and I'm like, oh, Memphis, nope, 4 more hours. And then that hour off in Nashville really threw me off, that weird hour difference, only in Nashville. Like, what up with that? Do you know why that is?
I don't make the rules. They should ask me, but I don't.
Hey, so what do you think about Jill? Did you read Jill's book yet?
I'm sorry to say I did not. I hope it's not due.
she's going through. She's actually fighting her family now. None of her family want nothing to do with her now because of that book.
It's not surprising. They're very vindictive people.
Did they read it? Obviously, if they're mad about it, right? Or they just hear about it?
Probably both. I'm sure they read it. I'm sure they
So
had
they-
somebody read it for them.
That's what I was going to say. So they can read. That's where I was going with
Yeah.
it.
I guess it's a you know, it's probably the truth is in between both stories, you know.
You know, us intelligent people that can actually read, we take reading for granted. We just assume everybody else can read.
Right.
But when I went to jail, none of the guys in there could read. They can't even write. They had to come to me to read them everything and help them write stuff.
Wow.
Scary world.
What we're talking about, Julio, what we're talking about is a family out in Arkansas, the Duggar family, who has 19 kids, and one of their kids right now is sitting in prison, is rotting in prison right now for 17 years. 17 years?
Yeah.
Noz?
No, 12.
Now, Jake, I fed you something today that I waited for you to come back with, and you didn't. You must have missed what I said. When I did a tour down in Tennessee, remember I said I stayed with the promoter for like the whole time I was down there, and I said the promoter's name was the Duggar family. Now I don't think it's the same family, but this guy's got kids coming out of the woodwork.
That's it.
Oh my God, he had daughters, a lot of daughters,
Yes.
more daughters than anything.
Yeah.
And the daughters are starting to spring up granddaughters, but this was back in like 2007, probably.
Yeah,
Maybe 2004. I don't remember.
But the thing is, they would have been the oldest, my 14. That's just me talking.
It must be different. It must be a different family. The man's name was Mike. Mike Duggar. He was the patriarch.
Yeah.
This is Jim Duggar. Jim Duggar's the patriarch.
Jim
Okay.
Bob,
So we're talking about a different Duggars then. Those
Jim
be mad
Bob.
Duggars down there.
Jim Bob, yeah.
Hey Jake, you remember the line I had from the Duggars?
What?
They should call it 6 and quitting.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
That's my Earl Skakel. Hello.
So when I was down there, the promoter Mike Duggar, he really got me really good. We woke up. He put us up in this nice bedroom, and when I came out of the bedroom down the hallway and walked into the living room first thing in the morning, you know, his wife is cooking in the kitchen. It smelled good. He's sitting in there in the living room in his recliner with all of his daughters all around, and he's got what I thought was his dong in his hand, just sitting there, just holding his dong. And I walked in, I'm like, whoa, and I went to the kitchen real fast. Like, he's like, get over here. I'm like, no, I'm all set. Yo, it was a fake dong. It was a joke. He was playing a joke on us.
That's some hell of a joke.
Oh my God, it's the worst joke. I just relived it in my mind right now, bro. Oh, that was the worst.
Hey, can I be honest with you?
Never.
Well, I'm going to be honest anyway. I don't think it was a joke. I think you might.
No, it was. It was a fake dong. Once he separated it from his body, I knew it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll go with that.
It was a damn convincing dong, though.
By the way, did you see that Scott Demore?
Not only did I see Jake, go ahead, give us the news, and I'll tell you what the good news on my side is. Go ahead.
Scott Demore is going back Canadian wrestler.
Yeah, he's going to start running his own promotion again. But he's using a lot of the TNA talent anyways. But I gave him a little, I said, go get him, Tiger. And he threw a lichen down on my go get him, Tiger. Scott Demore literally just yesterday. So that's why I stopped him. Huh? Oh, he's talking to somebody else.
I want to say I was talking to my PCA, Joe.
That's what happened.
People are saying hi to you. That's my PCA.
What's her name? Is that Mary?
This is Miss Mary.
I knew it. See, she's a good helper. Tell her thanks for helping
Mary, Miss Mary, thank you for helping me. They said thank you for me. Thank you. That's that. He's in right now. They can't see you because I have that camera off. He's in a nursing home in Boston.
Oh, she can see me. Hi. Yep, I'm in the
She can
Boston, Massachusetts area.
she could see you, but she can't hear you, and you can't see her because I have the camera off
Yeah, obviously.
for HIPAA reasons.
He lives on where?
Boston,
Oh, oh,
Boston, Mass, and they're treating him like crap.
oh, that's what they do with them nursing homes.
Yeah, he's 40. He's 41.
45.
He's 45.
Oh, 45.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose the days gone by? Did I hear you say that he's here today? Take you to his mansion in the sky. Sorry.
That's
Hey,
the
Jay.
kind of songs that'll get you some ass when you go out to the Hillbilly Club. Score yourself a big 300-pounder. Hell yeah.
Hey, I want to talk about something that Nas. I know we got a few minutes with you. So, what do you think about Stuttering John and the keychains? He got these keychains and they fucked with him.
Yeah, I've seen allegations that it was just a mock-up that he made, and it's all made up on his end. That's one theory. The other theory is that they came back late, and they looked the way they did, which was like you can barely read it. It was all one font size. It just looks ridiculous, right? Am I correct so far? Accurate?
Yeah, and the guy that sent them to him was fucking with him.
Okay, so theory 3 is a troll.
Troll.
One of those three. I'm gonna go with he's just completely incompetent and didn't look at the proof. They're made in China. I've had things manufactured in China before, and they don't get it right. Never.
He had someone make it for him. He didn't pay for them. Someone bought it for him.
I'm sure there was a loop, and the manufacturers who typeset it don't think. They probably weren't given any information as far as art, and he just did that. And then proofs were approved or not approved, and somehow they got done. Either way, it's John's fault. As Vinny the lawyer would say.
I got to ask a question because we had a guy on yesterday with us. Dan Man is his name. You ever heard of him?
Dan Man he's from Nice Podcast Stupid.
So he said that he was going to be on Stuttering John's show today at 3:00.
That's
now,
interesting.
I have no confirmation if that happened or not. Jake, you got word?
It was just Stuttering John and Rob Saul.
How did I know that was going to happen? I knew it.
The dog fucker.
That was the big exclusive he had for Jake yesterday. He said, Jake, I got exclusive news for you. I'm going to be on Stuttering John's show tomorrow at 3 p.m. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever.
I mean, maybe he's like the 4:00 guest on the East Coast or something. Or West Coast. I don't know. Maybe they're in different time zones.
I got nothing bad to say about the Dan Man. That kid was cool. He was sharp. He was intelligent. And he had a professional look to his backdrop and everything. He really had it going on.
Yeah.
I'll look him up.
Yeah, check him out. It's so funny because when you ask what the name of his podcast is, they say nice podcast, stupid. You know what I mean? Like, you might take that the wrong way. What's the podcast? I said nice podcast, stupid.
So what else you want to get into, Jake?
No, I want to talk about. I've been watching. We're being bonk traded over on Twitch, but I want to talk about something that we dead malls. We have a dead mall down here called Sawmill Square Mall over in Laurel, and they're the reason I call it Dead Malls because they lost their main anchor store, JC Penney.
Right. And
You know what, JC? What I would love to do is I would go like to get like a GoPro and stuff,
yeah,
and go there and take some video of it or take photos
that would
of
be
it,
cool.
and then. But the thing is, I would need an editor. By the way, hey Nas, you missed you on your bottom thing. I'll take care of this.
All
You
right.
misspelled. You didn't put an E in tube.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I really have a hard time seeing on this phone, and I'm walking in the woods and
I got it.
I
burying
thought
it.
that's
Hey,
how it's
I
supposed to
got
be.
it. It's YOUTUBE. It's
Good.
tube.
That probably got more attention to it. Anyway.
Don't worry. Don't listen. Here's the thing. I'm having to like edit stuff. I'm having to edit like people's names when they come in because sometimes they don't know when they're there's people that don't know. I've told a 62-year-old man and a 65-year, and I was telling my friend Ed Till that and he's like, you're also teaching a 65-year-old man how to do it. And he says he's 65. I'm like, what the fuck?
Isn't it Till from Tampa?
Yeah, that's the he was
The sports guy,
after
right? Was he a sports
he was
guy on
he was
8:20 a.m.?
he was before Shannon Burke. He was before
Right.
Shannon Burke.
Right.
He was before Shannon Burke after the other guy.
I don't think he's on anymore, though. No.
He's not in there anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
He does.
I knew I heard the name though.
Yeah, I might have a little exclusive for everybody in the last part of the year. I might have an exclusive interview with Rob Warchek from Fox 2 News in Detroit.
That's nice.
Nice. I'll keep us posted. We'll retweet it.
We're waiting on him to retire so we can do the interview without me having to go through Fox 2.
Mm-hmm.
But
Cool.
I would love to have him on because I've been a fan of him since a few years ago when I watched his videos.
Awesome.
He goes after the con men that con people out of money.
Yeah. We have one here in Memphis.
There's no shortage of those.
I've
Bubba
seen that.
almost got.
Yeah. I've seen who you're talking about, Jake. I've seen him.
What about Brown still alive?
Who?
Dave Brown. From,
Yeah, he's retired. I see him driving around town occasionally.
Dave Brown was the announcer with Lance Russell.
Yeah, on Channel 5, WMC Wrestling, 80s.
Commentator or ring announcer?
Commentator, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. With Lance Russell, because Lance Russell's commentator.
Yeah, he's a weather, but he
him-
was a weatherman in Memphis too. So this wrestling thing was like his side thing that he did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
he's
that's
really
wild.
meteorologist.
By the way, Lance Russell was our was Memphis's Gordon Sully.
Oh, well, I'm fully aware. I don't know Lance Russell because I'm a Northeasterner, so I know my Northeastern guys, just like you guys know your Southern guys.
That makes sense.
You had Gordon Sully. By the way, do you know in February 18, 2025, it will be 30 years since we lost Eddie Gilbert.
Oh, hot stuff.
Yeah.
Hell of a hand.
Wow, man, 30 years already, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, Jake, I gotta get going.
Rock and roll, Nas. It was nice to meet you, brother.
All right, Miss Mary. Bye.
Hey, Jake, wasn't Eddie Gilbert murdered?
No, he had a heart attack. All right. I'll talk to you later, Nas.
All right, check out my YouTube channel. Speaking of rock and roll, I have a song on there. It's my first song. It's a metal song. Sounds like Black Sabbath meets Ministry. Check it out. It's called The Temple of Pan. Check out my song. Yeah, that's the name of the song. It's Nazareth, Temple of Pan. Check it out. Headbang. You will be headbanging. I challenge you.
Banging at least.
All right, good.
God bless, brother. Nice to meet you.
You too. I'll subscribe. Bye, Jake. Thanks. Thank you, Jake.
I think they got him. I think they tied him up. Jake, did they get you? Oh yeah, nice deep breathing exercises. Nice and relaxing. In through our nose, out through our mouth. In through our nose, out through our mouth. As we feel an ultimate relaxation wash over our entire being. What's hot is now cool. What smells bad now smells delicious. Everything is coming up daisies. Makes you want to sing. Wonder what song? I got so many songs on my mind at once. If I could only see a chat, I could take requests. Song. Song. So many different songs I could think of. I know the one I've been singing this a lot lately. Put me to sleep, evil angel. Na, 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 na. Open your wings, evil angel. Na, 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 whoa. Fly over me, evil angel. Na, 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 na. Oh, why can't I breathe, evil angel? Da-na-na-na.
Sorry, I had to run out and do something.
I know, man. I took over. I jumped in with a song. No worries. It would be nice if you let me know, though. Say, hey, I gotta go. I'll be back. Then I could just say, all right, now I know he's gone. That way I'm not talking to myself like a jackass. Like, Jake, hello, are you there?
Yeah.
But I got the hint. I thought you went and took a pee.
Yeah.
I'm holding my pee right now.
Yeah. Please don't.
No, it's a lot of work when I pee. I got to use two hands. One of them's holding the phone right now, so it ain't no thing. I'm like a camel.
I just wanted to ask this question. We just want to say thank you to Nas Redna for showing up. This light of mine, it shine. This light of mine, I will burn from today.
What's the question?
By the way, I say that if you guys want to go check out Nas' Twitter, hell.
I wanted to ask him in all these places that he's talking about where he has content, is it his content or is he sharing others' content? Like he's talking about the TikTok and the Yippee and the Bobop Shabab and all in between. Is it all his created content that's there? Or is it other?
He makes content. He does live streams, interviews, and all that stuff.
That's cool. Because the main thing that's on Bubba's Twitter is just reposting stories and stories and stories, and then of course he puts his live shows there every day. But all the posts are all reshared other stories from other places. But that brings up the impressions and that gets him more than what he needs monthly to monetize. So he's got everybody pitching in with the Twitter stories. Lummy, Seth, Rhett, everybody. They all post under the Bubba banner. I wish that they would put when it's not Bubba, like Seth tries to post as if he's Bubba, and then Seth gets into arguments with viewers as Bubba. Like he doesn't decide like, hey, this is actually Seth that's arguing back and forth with you now. He doesn't say that. He just does it under the Bubba the Love Sponge Twitter. I think it would be nice if they put.
Sorry,
No worries. You just put what?
I just put Noz's Twitter on the in the description.
Oh my god! Oh, it's so awesome.
Yep. Yeah, it's too bloody hot.
I'm so cold. It's unbelievable. I got my air conditioner kicking. I got a fan on me.
Theo, guess who Theo Vaughn had on his show this week?
Who had Devon?
No, Theo Vaughn has
Oh,
Senator
Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn has Senator Bernie Sanders on the show.
That must have been great. That must have been so funny.
Oh.
That guy's a character. Oh man. Oh, it's been a long day.
By the way, I went down from having Kevin Brennan now to having Holyoke Joe.
Yeah, that's a real downgrade.
Sorry, Holyoke.
I got to listen to one of the shorts from the Kevin Brennan gimmick today. You asked them, "Are you high?"
No, it was someone asked him.
Oh, someone else asked them. That's right. They wanted to know if he was high. And then he said, "Of course I am to be here."
They fixed it. Yay! They fixed it. No, I'm part of an OG. I'm part of an OG list on Kick. I am on the list right now. They fixed my name.
Kick ass.
They had my name on Kick is Jake Hudson. Jake Huston.
Right.
They had it as Hudson.
Right. Which I thought that was your name forever until you corrected me and I noticed because I can't see. But here it says HWO Hudson World Order.
Because the person who made the thing for me
thought the same thing I did for the longest time.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm gonna tell you something. Can I tell you something? I'm on this list. So what they did is they are making OG people. This is an OG list for the OG Kick streamers that have been on there since day one. I've been on there since day one.
That's awesome.
I made my account on Kick when Trainwreck made the announcement that they are going to make a platform for people. When Trainwreck made the announcement, I can't flagging my name.
Groovy.
Yeah.
So that's how you found out about Kick?
Yeah.
I remember when Bubba used to be on Kick. Those are fun days. Kick chat was cool.
And the thing is, now I can call myself now because I work my hardest just to get people to watch like the shows. But now I can actually say that I'm on a list right now that are part of OG streamers that are OG.
Oh yeah.
And
who's the top name on the list?
You have people I'm not gonna the top that I think that there's a few people. Lauren Shea, LA is one of them. She's the one that made the list. Her and her fiance actually list.
Now wasn't Dr. Disrespect on Kick, or was that somebody else?
No, Dr. Disrespect never streamed on Kick.
He was never on Kick. Who was the one on Kick that I'm thinking of?
You're thinking of XQC.
No, never heard of him. I had a name on my tongue before I said Dr. Disrespectful, but I said, nah, it's not him. It's got to be Dr. What about Mr. Beast? He's on Kick, right?
Who?
Mr. Beast?
Mr. YouTube.
What?
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm just kidding when I say that I've had bigger people than you, right?
I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks. That's what makes me unstoppable. Is I don't live by what the world thinks of me. I only care what one being thinks of me, and that's God. That's it. And that's why people trolls, people that say mean things, they're just looking for attention. Fuck them. It's words. It doesn't matter. Their words don't matter. Their thoughts don't matter. They don't matter. The only people that matter are the people that I'm in contact with. Those are the people that matter. Nobody else matters. Anybody, if I'm not in contact with them and they just want to talk about me and attack me, let them. Keep my name relevant. Keep it on your lips, bitch. I don't fucking care. But it took a long time to get there, Jake. It took a long time and a lot of work to stop caring what people think and just focus on what you can do for yourself. Because your joy is your job, nobody else's. And you can choose. If you want to be happy, be happy. If you don't want to be happy, don't be happy. I haven't been happy all day. I've been fucking miserable today. So, but I know
I
it.
apologize that I told you to shut up yesterday.
It doesn't matter then. That has no bearing on my attitude. I'm in control of my attitude, and I chose to be miserable today. That's all. Maybe I'll break out of it. I just couldn't really bring myself to be happy or excited today. It's not even.
Something.
Tell me.
I'm gonna say this out loud. Is like, some of the get people that I've had workers where they only sat in their cars on their phones doing God knows what. Miss Mary, when she gets here, the first thing she does, she goes and does the phone, and she goes and gets started, or she goes and sits out for a couple minutes with her daughter and talks outside. She doesn't do anything with her phone. She goes and does the work. That's what I like an older person. I've always said this. I would love to have the older people, older work.
You would love to live here. Every single one of the workers is over 60, at least.
Yeah, mine's 50. She's in her 50s, and earlier this year she got sent to St. Dominic's Hospital for because they thought she had a stroke.
Oh wow!
Well, just announced that Paramount TV studio is shutting down completely.
Does that mean Paramount Plus? Or is that a separate entity? I must be on mute.
Sorry.
Let me unmute myself. Does that mean
Sorry.
Paramount Plus, or is that something different?
The TV studio is shutting down.
So that means all the things on Paramount Plus will have nowhere to film. So Paramount Plus will be done too.
Some of them some of the Paramount stuff, because Paramount Plus stuff, they get shot by a separate company.
Okay, so that makes sense. So just because it's not filmed on the Paramount Studios doesn't mean that people just walking in my room. That's one thing that I can't stand about this place. People think they have the right to walk into your room whenever the hell they want. Like if you knock on the door and you don't hear nothing back, maybe that person's sleeping. Maybe that person's on the phone and doesn't want to yell across the room to the door. Like, there's so fucking rude. Everybody's so rude. Leave me alone. I just want to be left alone. I'm not bothering you. See, you ring the call light and they come and they got a pissy attitude because you asked for ice or because you asked them to pass you one of your soda bottles or whatever. They get pissy about every little stupid thing to make you not want to ask for nothing. So that way you got to deal with their attitudes. But then they're up your fucking ass. They get to walk in your room and make sure they get everything they need done. The nurses get their finger sticks and their beds passed. The fucking assholes get their trays passed and pick them back up. That's their only focus. They don't anything else. If it's my needs, my priorities, they don't matter. They don't matter. My priorities are last. What they need comes first. Once their needs are met, then I say, "Hey, can I grab some ice?" I had 4 requests for ice today be denied. So put ice in this picture right here. Ice is right around the corner from my room. And 3 times, the guy from the morning, he just kept making excuses and he never went. Then there was a lady in the afternoon. I asked her. She could have taken more time in here with me, but I took on more responsibility myself, and I said, "Don't worry about it. I got this." I basically remade the upper half of my bed, so she didn't have to come and bother doing it. So look how much time I saved her. I said, "Oh, I asked 3 times already, and I've been turned down for ice." She goes, "I can't get you ice. I'm going on my break." 4 times denied for ice. Meanwhile, I got a hot soda sitting in front of me to go with my lunch. The good news is I finally caved and ate. I couldn't eat for the longest time today.
Yeah, you
I had my banana from Guatemala, which was delicious. And then I had a nice little bowl of vanilla pudding. And then I had spaghetti and meat sauce. And that's it. That's all I've had all day in one sitting. Nice and easy. I woke up at 5. I ate around 2:33. And then now supper's sitting next to me. It's probably 2 cheeseburgers, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to eat or not yet. You never know. I go by how I feel. Most people eat because they think they have to. If you're not hungry, why eat? If you can go to sleep and you're not hungry, then just go to sleep. You'll be much healthier for it.
yeah. Hey, I wanna say this. I wanna say thank you guys so much for doing the streaming that we do every day. Hit the like button, you fucking cowards.
Yeah, get on your knees and take that thumb and give it to us. You got 2 thumbs, one for each of us. Double thumbing, right, Jake?
Yeah.
It's funny that there's no likes on Twitch. There's no like button on Twitch streams. Yet every time I posted what I could post before I was banned, I would put first because I was always first in the chat, and I would still put first thumbing, even though there's no like button, there's no thumbing going on in Twitch. I would still put it in the chat, just as like I don't know. I thought it was funny. Everything I do and say is for my own humor, as long as I'm laughing. I don't care if anybody else gets it. I'm down to my last sip of tea. You know what that means?
You're going to bed?
No, please. I'm staying up until after NXT.
By the way, guys, tip the stream, $20 goal, guys. We got a $20 goal.
How far in are we?
We got $0.
Well, somebody's got to help change that. Is there anybody in the chat?
Yeah.
Who's talking to us? What are they saying? Does anybody have any questions for us? Comments? Concerns? Anything? I want to interact with the humans.
Yeah.
Especially the trolls. Bring out your worst.
Well, we got a I got to do something because if I don't do this right now, I will forget. I just got to pay out remember the 10 coffees that David Chandler got me a couple days ago?
Yeah.
It just hit my account.
Nice. So you're gonna pay your YouTube Premium?
That's what I'm doing right now. That's
Oh,
just give me 1 minute, guys.
yeah. Take a minute. We'll talk. We'll discuss some
So,
things. Man, I gotta pee pretty bad. Whew. Mm.
all right, guys, I got YouTube Premium.
Yeah. Solid.
I got YouTube Premium for another month.
That's almost too good to be true. I can't tell you how frustrated I am at YouTube ads, man. They just come in at the worst time. It's almost like a joke. It's almost like a joke the way that it happens. It like waits until the absolute second that is the worst time ever to go for an ad. And it happens every day.
Dude, that's the reason why I've been for the last 12 hours with ads.
Now, how do ads work on like, let's say, do you have an option to run ads on your YouTube stream? So that when somebody
Usually
clicks on it,
I
they
have to have a I have to get a partnership for ads. I have to show my tax paperwork and all that shit.
oh wow. Yeah, because I find it funny that, like, I'll click on Bubba and there's a million ads, but then I'll click on something else and there's no ads at all, like none. So I was curious how that worked. How some people have ads and some people don't. Tea brings up all the good stuff in my lungs. This was going to be my nap time, but I asked the lady to put sterile water in my CPAP machine, and she said, I'll be back. And then she slammed my door. The same one from this morning. She's doing a double today, the nurse. And she never came back with it. So my CPAP machine is empty, so I can't even take a nap. Even if I wanted to take a nap, an hour nap before NXT, I can't because of her. She's still a scumbag. The last thing I said to her when we killed the Heat was, beat it, fucking loser. That offended her pretty much.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then she got full hot. But then when she came back in, I had already been in touch with the director of nursing, the boss. So he was coming up to do my blood sugar so she didn't have to. And then he heard my door shut, and he's like, what? And he came in, and he found her in here. Like, and she looked different to me. It didn't even look like the same girl from the morning. I thought he went and fetched another girl. He just came in to make sure she was doing a good job. He told me he didn't even know she was going to come in here. He said he was going to do it himself. But he stood over her shoulder and watched, and she behaved herself because she had no choice because, while the cat's away, the mice will play. Well, the cat was in the room, so she couldn't play.
Yeah.
But she'll be loose tonight. She's on till 11, and I need my meds at 10. So she'll have one more opportunity to come in and absolutely just fuck up my life.
Yeah.
That's all these people do.
Yeah. Why don't you tell the person to basically as for another person, or is she the only person there?
That's the key. That's why she's doing a double, is because they have nobody. Everybody quit. Everybody. Even people that have been here 20 years, 25 years, quit. And then the people that do work, they no-show. They call out. Like, that's where we're at right now in this building. And it's all the people at the top's fault. because since I came here last November, I started figuring out what's wrong with this place, and I started breaking it down for the people at the top. Listen, this is what the problem is. Here's who the problem. This is what you need to do. Here's the solution. And they think I'm a fucking lunatic because I can't walk. So what could I know, right? I'm dumb because I can't walk. That's their mentality. So now they're seeing it play out. Everything that I said, look, this is the problem. They chose not to fix it. So now they have to deal with the repercussions. And that's what they're dealing with over and over again. They had an opportunity many, many months ago to replace the problematic people. Because I said it. I said, this person's becoming a problem. This one's a problem. Here's the reason why. They think I'm just a fucking complainer. They think I'm just a problematic person, an angry person, a vulgar person. And that's the reputation that I have. Even for agency nurses that have never met me before, they've seen something or heard something that I'm a problem. So they already come in on the defense. They're already waiting for whatever I say. No matter what I say, I can say, hey, good afternoon. How's it going? They go, what'd you say? All the time, no matter what I say. No matter what I say, it's always, what'd you say? I said, hi. I said, hello. I said, what's your name? My name's Joe. So you're
Because
blessed
here's
to
the
have
thing.
you're blessed to have Miss Mary, brother.
Yeah, she's always. Here's the thing is, and I'll tell you straight up that I've had those workers that didn't. I've had workers where they didn't give a shit about their jobs. I am very, very honored. You know, I'm very blessed that I have someone like Miss Mary that cares about me. Because it's, you know, she treats me like I'm like family to her.
That's good.
Hello?
Yeah, man. I'm here. You can hear me, right?
You know,
Good.
which is
Well, I got a lot to
much.
do. So I'm gonna start by blowing my nose, and I'm gonna take a pee, and then I'm gonna get ready for the night. I still gotta figure out what's underneath this lid on this supper tray. So, are you ready to wrap this bitch up?
Love you, brother.
I love you more. Deuces.
I just paid for YouTube Premium and Rumble Premium. Yeah, I hope everybody is staying safe. I hope everybody is doing okay. Thank you for being my friend, driving down the road and back again. Your heart is true. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. See you. I might do a stream later. Bye, guys.